So, what's the real deal with Mazepin? It's not just about fast cars and sharp turns. Today, we're diving into his whole story, from his early racing days to his crazy first year in the big leagues of Formula 1. This is about who Mazepin really is, behind the helmet, and all the secret stuff that's got everyone talking. We're about to reveal the man's raw talent, relentless drive, and the gritty underbelly of Formula 1. But one thing about him is remarkable. That just when you think you've got him figured out, Mazepin throws a curveball, pulling off a twist that'll leave you rethinking everything. Let's start by zooming into the original story of Nikita Mazepin, a tale that starts not on the F1 tracks, but on the buzzing asphalt of go-kart circuits. Yes, the fire-breathing passion for speed ignited in this Moscow-born youngster way back in 2011 when he was just 12 years old. Back then, it wasn't just about checkered flags and podiums, it was about mastering the craft, carving his name in the junior racing world. Titles in the CIK-FIA Karting European Championship and a second-place finish at the Karting World Championship cemented his reputation as a talent to watch. But Mazepin's ascension to F1 wasn't paved with the usual struggles of an underdog. The year was 2020, and his arrival came draped in the gold-embroidered robe of controversy. Sure, his raw talent played a vital role, but let's not forget the significant contribution of his billionaire father, Dmitry Mazepin. This financial backing, while opening doors, also sparked whispering campaigns about pay drivers, and whether pure skill alone propelled him to the pinnacle of motorsport. And then came the infamous social media storm. A reckless act caught on camera, shared in a fleeting world of Instagram, turned Mazepin from just a driver into a global headline. Now, let's take a rewind back to Mazepin's rookie season in F1. Remember that crazy first lap in Bahrain? Spun out and crashed before the crowd even settled in. Not exactly the dream debut, right? And his whole year was kinda like that. Spin City, bumps, and crashes galore. Stuck at the back of the pack, like watching your friend zoom past you in Mario Kart on expert mode while you're still fumbling with the controller. Not the best feeling, especially when your teammate Mick Schumacher is out there racking up points. But it wasn't just a track giving Mazepin trouble. Remember that thing before the season even started? Yeah, that not so cool video where he, well, let's just say interactions with a woman in a car weren't exactly appropriate. It was a digital detonator, blowing up the internet and shattering its golden boy image. Headlines screamed, "Groping scandal rocks F1." Sponsors bolted faster than a Ferrari on nitro. Fans had mixed reactions as well. How do you fix a reputation when you're already labeled public enemy number one? Mazepin went the classic route. Social media apologies, smoother than a racing slick. Deeply sorry, unacceptable behavior. The words flowed like champagne on a podium, but did they stick? Some saw genuine remorse, others a PR smokescreen. The internet, of course, remained skeptical. The real drama unfolded behind the scenes. Haas, Mazepin's team, went radio silent regarding the controversy. Not a peep about internal discussions, leaving fans with more unanswered questions. Were they protecting their golden goose, the driver with a billionaire dad, or genuinely trying to handle a sensitive situation? Who knew? However, the real question is, did he learn from his mistake? Those questions hang heavy in the F1 paddock, leaving Mazepin's future as tangled as a multi-car crash. One thing's for sure, his rookie year wasn't just about learning the tracks. It was a crash course in living under the F1 spotlight, a harsh lesson that shaped him, for better or worse, into one of the most talked about figures in motorsport. Imagine stepping into Mazepin's racing boots. Every turn of the wheel, every bump on the track feels amplified under the microscope of F1. One spin becomes a meme, one mistake fuels headlines, and your face is plastered on every screen like a high-speed billboard. It's enough to make your palms sweat faster than a pit crew changing tires. For instance, let's rewind to that jaw-dropping Imola incident during practice. Remember when Mazepin came this close to sending his teammate Mick Schumacher into a dizzying spin? Some called it a rookie blunder. Others snuffed out a deeper story of team tensions brewing, like a storm in the cloud of the Haas garage. Moreover, Imola wasn't the only pit stop on the Mazepin versus Haas drama train. Remember Baku, where Mazepin spun out under yellow flags, taking out Mick Schumacher and triggering a chaotic crash? Some saw it as a rookie blunder, others as a frustrated outburst, fuel for the team tension fire. And who can forget the Portuguese Grand Prix, where Mazepin ignored blue flags, delaying Sergio Perez and earning a penalty? Was it a calculated move to prove himself, or just another chapter in the Haas headache handbook? Each incident added another layer to the Mazepin-Haas puzzle. Was it a clash of personalities? Two hungry drivers fighting for scraps in a struggling team? Or was it something else? A deeper frustration with strategy? Or car performance bubbling over into on-track incidents? One thing is for sure, these weren't just racing incidents. They are glimpses into the pressure cooker that is F1, where the line between friendly competition and simmering tension can blur faster than a pit crew changing tires. Did Mazepin's on-track antics reflect internal struggles within the team? We may never know for sure, but the drama kept the F1 world buzzing like a swarm of exciting bees. His driving style was like a red flag waving in the face of caution. Some saw a fearless racer pushing the limits of physics. Others saw a reckless daredevil playing a dangerous game. Where do you draw the line between pushing boundaries and playing it safe in a sport where speed is king and risk is the middle name? Now, let's talk about public's opinion on Mazepin, which was as mixed as a bag of jelly beans at a candy store. Some fans cheered him on like the hometown hero, others booed like the villain in a cheesy movie, and some just scratched their heads in confusion, whispering, "Did I just see that?" Every race, every incident, added another layer to his persona. It was confusing, it was exciting, it was definitely never dull. But through it all, one question remained like a tire mark on the asphalt. How does a young athlete, barely out of his teens, deal with all that attention, good and bad, while still trying to master the fire-breathing beast that is an F1 car? It is a mental marathon, a balancing act worthy of a gold medal. So there you have it, the roller coaster tale of Nikita Mazepin in Formula One. From his first gripping turn of the wheel to the intense scrutiny of his every move. It's been a journey marked by both controversy and undeniable determination. This story isn't just about a driver, it's about the grit and grind behind the glamorous facade of F1.